Yes, absolutely. What I would advise, please do well to call us after this. Let's help you structure it properly and protect your interest in the business. I think the final question I would ask is that, or I will read out, is that, lawyer, many thanks for this contribution or for, I think, presentation. I want to ask a question. My siblings and I are in a business. One goes to Nigeria to bring the goods. I have a shop in the market and I sell the goods. And the other one is the accountant who makes sure that the account and the books are in order. As and when we make profits, we share this profit among ourselves. The business is not registered, it's just a shop at the market. What best advice will you give us in running this business in order to protect each of our siblings' interests?
Fantastic. So with this, I mean, this is much clearer that there's no vehicle that is being used, a framework that is being used for the purpose of running this business. So the best advice under the circumstance, if you cannot register a partnership, still draw up an agreement. That agreement is likely to be considered a partnership agreement in court, though, but it is better to draw up an agreement involving the three parties, spelling out everybody's role that is currently ongoing, but the role that is still ongoing. You already know each person's role. You already know each person's capital contribution. You already know how you are sharing your profits and how things are being run. What you do not know is how possibly, in fact, you probably even know how your liabilities are also shared. What you probably do not know at this moment is what would happen in the event that one person gets involved in a trouble, how that will be dealt with. What you do not know that in the event that one person decides to leave this business, what becomes of his interest. What you do not know is what happens in the event that one's child or spouse come after his assets. What happens? These are the things that you do not know at this moment. And so it is these things, in fact, and what you do not know, if I may add, is how you resolve conflict should it arise. There are a number of things that you do not know, but because the system that you are running has worked for you so far up to this point, it appears all good and fine. And I encourage it, it's good. But please try and draw an agreement that will regulate this area and the other areas that are pointed out that you do not know. In fact, this is just on top of my head. If you met a professional, you probably will know that there are a lot of things that you have not considered in your business, and which will come up during your discussions and negotiations. And then you realize that having a proper document in place, executed by all three of you and any other person that may be involved, would serve a useful purpose in future than running it as it is at the moment.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, our time is fast spent. We bring or draw today's session to an end. Lawyer Abdullah Justice, it's been awesome having you today. Thank you so much. Very busy schedule yet, and very short notice, and yet you made it possible. You gave us your time and you have shared in-depth position and knowledge of the law. Ladies and gentlemen, the speaker has said it all. Family businesses are very important. They are easy and they are good. What is important is the mechanism, knowing the right mechanism so that your interest is protected, so that you don't feel cheated or lost, or you don't feel entering into a bad investment. It can be a tool for building generational wealth. It can be a tool for protecting your families and your children and taking care of their needs. So let's do it well. Let's get your lawyers involved. It is no offense. Somebody sent. I saw a question I didn't read. The person said, in our culture, can you sign a contract with your wife? Yes, we know it's very
Yes, indeed.
difficult, but that's why we are encouraging it. We know the women are here now. We are all encouraging you all. Let's have an open mind. Let's do it right. Let's do it for the long term. Thank you all once again for joining. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Lawyer Abdullah, we are most grateful.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being here.
We've enjoyed the session. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well done.
God bless you.
God bless you, sir.